Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today we have some more Team Yankee for you and some more for the West Germans here. So this is the Leopard 1 2, which is a massive box, basically because every tank is actually on 2 sprues. So I know there's other tank squads out there that are a little bit smaller, but yeah, this thing really does take up that space. So we'll get this open and sorted for you guys. We'll take a look and we'll be right back. Alrighty guys, welcome back, and we got everything open for you. So we get a mountain of plastic here, basically 10 sprues total. So like we said, there's basically 2 sprues per Leopard here. Speaking of which, let's get into it. So this one has most of the hull here. So again, all plastic, no resin or metal hybrids on these guys, which is nice. Pretty easy to put together, no extra work really to do. But again, great detail here. We get the side skirts, all the other stuff that we need there. Looks like the back of the tank. So that's the hull. Then the smaller sprue will have our tracks, and then basically turret pieces and everything here. And getting that flipped over for you guys there. So all the goodies that we need right here. And again, all plastic all the way throughout. So, and once again, five complete tanks there. Then we get our usual cards here. So, it gives us the Panzer Division 1 here. So the different forces that we can field. So, and pretty cool, up to 3 Leopard 1 companies, which we'll get in the next card. And then support here. So, for support units available to the force, up to 1 Lars battery, 1 M113 observation post, so spotting basically, 0 to 1 Roland flak panzers there. Then up to 2 helicopter flights, the PAH, and then up to 1 tornado flight as well. And again, it's pretty cool, just lists all the different companies that are available in that force. So could go the Leopard 2 route, Martyrs, Panzer Grenadiers, and M113s, Aufklärungskompanie, basically a scouting force, or the Fuchs Panzer Aufklärungskompanie. So basically mechanized scouting there, but different combinations of that. So the Leopard company, not Leopard, gosh, Leopard, yeah, no, Leopard company. What are we talking about? So Panzer Aufklärungskompanie, if we wanted to field that particular force, which is down here, we give it that card there, but then we also get the Panzer Company giving us the details here, but stats on the tank are, of course, the same throughout. So let's run through that real quick. So the tanks have bazooka skirts and infrared, courage of 3 up, skill 2 up, assault on a 4, counterattack 3, morale 2 up, and remount on a 3. Stat-wise, again, this obviously is the predecessor to the Leopard 2, so not quite the armor of the modern MBTs here. So front of 9, side 5, top of 1. So you're not going to stand up to anyone else's main battle cannon whatsoever, or missiles really. So, basically a glass cannon tank here. But that being said, you're fairly well protected from other light auto cannons and other stuff like that. By and large, transports, none of that stuff will really worry you. But anything, again, main battle cannon, missile, will kind of end your day there. But sometimes no armor is best armor, just because these guys are very cheap compared to the Leopard 2. So you can actually have these in quantity. Whereas Leopard 2s, you really top out at, I forgot what it is, I think like something like 6, up to 6, I think, in a normal list. Could be wrong, but it's definitely not that many. Speed-wise, going through tactical through road dash here, so 10, 16, 28, 32, crosses on a 2+. And then the business end of it here, so we have the 105 millimeter L7 gun, range of 40, so right in line with other main battle cannons here. Has the wonderful rate of fire of 2, whether you're static or moving. AT-19 will deal with most things except for the sort of high-end tier 1 tanks there that have equal or better armor to the front. So really, you have to get side shots, but side shots you'll do just fine. But anything that isn't a tier 1 MBT will is fair game, certainly. So firepower of 2 up as well. That never that doesn't hurt, of course. Laser rangefinder, smoke, and stabilizer. And then you get a couple of machine guns. So you have the AA machine gun and then the coax there as well. So can do a little bit of work there. And then as far as the companies themselves are concerned, get those flipped over. So on the Aufklärungskompanie, you have the Leopard 1 as the HQ, and that's obviously mandatory. Up to 2 to 4, minimum 2, max 4 Lux Spätrupps, 1 mandatory again, Leopard 1 Zug or squad basically, up to 2 there, and then optional things here basically the Fuchs Panzeraufklärungszug, so a Gepard for flak Panzer, so but definitely hoses down other light things and infantry, and then if you wanted to, 1 Leopard 2 Zug as well. So pretty cool all around. Not really devoid of firepower either, so plenty of options there. Bazooka skirts, of course, will cover it here. So front and side armor is 10 against heat. Infrared, basically 2 dice for night visibility. Choose the higher. Laser rangefinder, no penalty for ranging over 16. Smoke, basically you have smoke ammo, and then stabilizer. So the tank can move 14 inches tactical, gaining a +1 to hit penalty. Machine guns cannot shoot. Team cannot assault if it moves more than 10. So a couple of things there, but nice to have that ability if you need to, and still maintain speed, because speed is definitely going to be your ally here. Because again, you'll be running up against things that have armor that just either your main gun can't handle from the front or is just not going to be a high quality shot. So flank shots are definitely going to be the way there. The regular Panzer company, a little different here. Obviously more of a focus on the Leopard 1. So 1 Leopard HQ, 1 to 3 Leopard Zugs, so lots there. And then the other option here, 1 other mandatory one, or you could switch that out for a Martyr or an M113 Panzer Grenadier Zug. Could be worth it there. You do have access to the Jaguar 2 Jagdpanzer. It's pretty cool. The couple of Lux Spätrupps, a Gepard battery as well. Again, definitely nice to bring down enemy flyers. But then also here, this gives you access to the M109G Panzer Artillery battery there. So good stuff. Again, the same gear there, so we won't cover that twice. And then just the basic Leopard 1 itself, right? So same stuff here, but then finally gives us our point values of the actual tanks. So they're basically 3 points apiece. So again, we can actually get quite a few of these in a standard list here. So really not a bad idea to max out the Zugs here. So 3 for 9 points is a good deal. So with things like on our Panzer company here, so if we took the 1 mandatory HQ and then basically had like 3 squads of 3, right, that runs us 27 points, 30 points altogether for 10 tanks, right? So if you have 2 boxes, you can field a pretty solid force there, and that's obviously coming out of your 100-point allotment there, so plenty of points to buy nice toys there. Or you could even add a 4th Panzer Zug if you don't want to go with Grenadiers. Of course, you're going to be a little bit light on infantry if you needed or wanted to infantry there, but still. And if you really needed to bring a little bit of extra firepower, again, going back to the division card here, so you can run multiple companies. 2 Leopard 1 Panzer companies would be pretty cool. What is that? 10, 20 tanks. So seems pretty cool if the math works out there. But fun tank. And again, a nice opportunity to get basically Germans in quantity here, because again, the Leopard 2 is just so expensive here. And of course, we get our movement orders and then our West German artwork here. So lots of good stuff here. So definitely looking forward to trying these guys out. We've been thus far with Yankee focusing more on our heavy tanks and stuff like that, like the Leopard 2s. But looking forward to getting into these guys and trying them out. But let us know in the comments, guys, for your West Germans. What kind of lists are you focusing on? What seems to be successful for you? How do you combat, the Soviet hordes? and the other nations that also have premier battle tanks, just like you do. So it's the Americans with the Abrams, the Brits with the Challenger. Let us know, guys, again, how you field your West Germans here, and if you do run Panzer ones, let us know what kind of company you're in, and what again, kind of like what the breakdown of your army is, or what you find works well or not so well with West Germans. So, and especially now that we got the new book on its way, and some new toys to play with there too. So it should be interesting to see what changes and what doesn't. But hit us up in the comments, guys. Be looking forward to hearing from you. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. Hit us up with a like and a subscribe if you could as well. Helps keep the channel growing, and then we have more Yankee content inbound for you guys. So stay tuned. Take care.